Hello everybody, this is Maniac for Bricks, and I'm here today with set number 4250349. This is the Knights Kingdom 2 watch set. This was available in 2004, includes one minifigure. I don't know the exact number of pieces, but I know it's a lot of them, because there are a lot of little tiny pieces to make every component of the watch. Not the watch itself, but, the band around the watch. And I don't know the exact price for this. This is not really an item that's listed with a lot of information between Brickset and Bricklink. So if you know any more information about this set, please let me know in the comments below, and I will be sure to fix that in the description. So here we have the minifigure in this media product. This is Jaco. He was available in many different Knights Kingdom sets. And according to Brickset and Bricklink, the image they show apparently has him without his armor piece, but has it as a printed piece underneath for the torso. I actually don't remember if I have one like that. I don't see it very often in my collection if I do. So the one I'm showing you is the one that you would see normally in the sets. He has this nice, not exactly a pearl gold sword, but a nice colored sword with him. I actually like a lot of the blue that's used for him, because I've used that for many different mocks and making different figures. Now we'll take a look at his head, which actually does have some printed hair on it. The torso for this particular figure is plain on both sides. The intended printing is supposed to be on the armor, usually for these Knights Kingdom sets. But I don't really know if the watch version of the figure had it as a printing on the torso. I know it happened a few times with other figures, but I don't know for it with Jaco. Next, we'll take a closer look at the watch itself. And this one is definitely worn over time, so it won't have a working set of hands. You can see the printing on there, pretty neat. And this is a little band that actually turns a little bit. Sometimes turns when you don't want it to, which is most of the time, because each number on here represents 60 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and then 45 minutes. So it's easier for kids to read a clock when they need to, when they need to go somewhere, like sports. I don't know exactly what, but still, fun to read it easily. All these little pieces on here can clip on and clip off easily. This is the main part where you can unhook the watch and just simply slides in there. You can see it from that side. Pretty easy. And I like the colors that they use for this one. They're associating it with the figure of the set, as well as the icon in the middle. There is a way to open this on the back. This is just the main piece where it has, the main components of the watch. The band you can change around a bunch of times, but we'll get to that in just a bit. On the back, there's a small arrow right here for unhooking the back and then changing out the small battery inside. It's actually hard to get to, and I tried to use it a little bit before the review so I could show you what the watch is like when it's working. But they're very hard and small. It's a very small and very hard to reach little latch. I thought I had it, actually. I guess not. It's a little hard to see, but see that arrow? It's a very tiny latch for it to hook onto. You get a whole bunch of extra pieces in this set. These are intended for making the watch resizable, so that you can change the size of the watch. For the standard version that they show here, it's actually a little small for my hand, so I'll be fine with using these to put it on my wrist if I were to use it. Now, another thing you can change with this watch, other than the length of it, you can also change the colors, the order of the things. You could also see each of these, some of these at least, have studs on them. And that means you can actually attach the figure on there if you want to have some fun carrying them around with you. You could also attach them on with this piece. This is used as the faceplate over this one. So you just have to take this off, which again, does not come off easily. I don't really know why. This doesn't pop off easily. But you could take this off and then attach this piece on, and you could have Jayco standing on top of the watch. Or you could have him standing this way, if you want to. This is compatible with LEGO pieces, as well as some of these pieces. Overall, I think this watch is okay. I like how they include minifigures with some of the watches, but I know they usually are expensive. Even nowadays, a watch could run you about $15 to $20, and I don't know if that was the same price for this one. I would hope not, because it was a different time. No pun intended, because it's the watch review. Anyways, it's a different time in which this was, produced, so the price for it may have changed. It also changes today with selling online. And I also thought these were a little bit hard for clipping and unclipping. The individual parts for them, like if you're not just taking it off by here, that's so you can actually put it on. But if you take off these little parts, they give you a little bit of work. I know I did that easily because I've been practicing a lot through this afternoon. Because they stay on when you want them to, or they stay on when you don't want them to, like if you want to change the size or something, and they don't they stay on when you want them to, too. What am I talking about? These little ones are actually more of a pain in the neck because they're so close to each other. The clips are a little harder to separate. And I've actually had a few cases where some of the pieces would bend a little bit and break a little bit. Not break entirely, but still not work too well, just from trying to do it that way. I don't know if there's an easier way to do it. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And be sure to stick around for more LEGO reviews, because we got more coming. I got more watches, and I also got some pens. I have to find all the parts to them, but I still have them around so we can review them. And we'll see you next time with more LEGO videos.